everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the very first episode of my new podcast series called AVRILS WORLD. Today we're going to be going over my thoughts on love. These are my personal thoughts and the way that I view love and the way that I operate. And these were all written and these were all channeled by me. I am a psychic medium. You can find me on TikTok as well. I am also on Instagram, Pinterest as well. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I have about 5 key points that I'm going to be going over. The very first one is titled, The Importance of Loving Yourself. Because you can't love anyone else if you do not have love for yourself. How you treat others says a lot about yourself. Allowing certain things and people in your energy when your body isn't comfortable around them is disrespectful to you. You must respect yourself enough to walk away from people you are no longer in alignment with, regardless of their title in your life. It's not about you being fake or selfish, because if someone is okay with you suffering and hurting, and meanwhile they're thriving off of the pain that they're causing you, they do not deserve to be around you. Know when your body is telling you enough is enough. We all deserve love, respect, appreciation, affection, and admiration. You cannot expect what you don't give yourself via somebody else. Self-love is the very best love. We can't thrive in ways we need to by not loving ourselves. You can say that you love yourself and buy certain things to make yourself believe it, but if you are not acting out of a way towards yourself in which exudes love, then you do not truly love yourself. Love starts with you. So before you can expect anyone else to respect you, before you can expect anyone else to love you in ways that you should already love yourself. Number 2, stop expecting others to love you the way that you need to love yourself. A lot of times in life we get angry with people for not doing certain things to make us feel like they care about us. You may find yourself getting angry because someone didn't tell you that they loved you enough. I need to stop doing my head like that. I'm so fine. Hold on. You may find yourself getting angry because someone didn't tell you they loved you enough, when in reality you probably didn't even tell yourself, I love you, that day. Yeah. One of the crazy things about energy is the fact that they say great minds think alike. Well, so do low vibrational ones. It's not uncommon that you have little to no respect for yourself and that you may have friends who feel the same way about themselves. The most important part of the process of self-love is accountability and forgiveness. Accountability, because a lot of times we play a huge part in our own suffering. People don't realize that it all starts with them. Forgiving people for not loving you the way that you fail to love yourself, and understanding that they may not even love themselves enough to truly care about your feelings or love you genuinely. We can't be angry with people for not reciprocating the love that they never experienced. Kind of be like being mad at a baby for not knowing how to read. Like, you can't expect somebody to give you something that they've never experienced, because 9 times out of 10 they're not giving it to themselves either. And if they are, then it's more than likely in a very, very selfish manner, even to them. One thing I've definitely realized about people who don't have a lot of love for themselves, who don't have a lot of self-esteem, is that they will tear down not only the people that they have around them, but their self as well. Because although they may seem one way on the outside, those people are very much so broken on the inside and they need a lot of help. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to motivate y'all and to get y'all in this state of self-love, rejuvenated, okay? And I think the trees agree with me. Like, we on a whole nother vibration. It's all about you. Okay? The third one, releasing the want for validation from anyone other than yourself. Child. Being in a constant state of mind to be perceived as a specific type of person that deep down you know isn't truly you, but instead a stereotype that you want to be, is not a good thing. Because number 1, you are lying to yourself. You must realize people speak from experience, pain, and their level of knowledge. Okay, everyone has been through their own storms at a certain point of their life, and everyone comes out differently. Some people gain strength from their battles and some people lose it. The next time you ask for someone's opinion on anything, remember that you are also asking to view it from their lens. Now, based off of this person's experiences, they're going to tell you what they think and what they feel, what they either think you should do or not. This is from their perspective, and no matter how much you may relate on a surface level with someone, everyone has internal battles that have never been spoken on. The results spark emotions, good or bad. And asking for validation through someone else's lens on life can cloud your own vision, which is the only one you need in order to fulfill your emotional cup. Worrying about outside access from anybody other than yourself. Not even outside access. I call it access because I say you shouldn't let a lot of people have access to you. When certain people do things that I know I don't want around me, when they act a certain way, and I know I don't want that around me, I don't like to keep certain kind of energies around me. That's why I say limited access. Limit people's access to you. A lot of times you may be thinking that you have certain problems when really that could be somebody else's energy and yours. Limit people's access to you. Ashe. Overall, though, I feel like the number one important thing out of this is for everybody to understand you do not need validation from anybody but yourself. Anybody but yourself. Because at the end of the day, nobody else is walking this race but you and God. This is literally your path. This is your life. So other people's decisions, they shouldn't be able to affect yours. And because at the end of the day, the only person that knows what's best for you is you. And number 4, practicing unconditional love and how it helps both parties. When we truly love ourselves, we find that it can be very easy to love one another authentically. Learning not to take what hurt people may say or do to drag you down to their vibrational frequency is so important. When you truly understand that misery loves company, everything else starts to make sense. This isn't to excuse people's negative actions because karma will hold them accountable regardless, but it is not up to us to judge those who are on a lower vibrational frequency in their life. Sometimes all you can do is pray for someone. Like I said before, everyone has come out of their battles differently, either gain or lost strength. But when judging someone else, you are also judging yourself. You never know what could have actually led up to that point. But by loving yourself, become a beacon of light that you would look up to. You may not ever realize it, but people will view the way that you carry yourself with so much respect and balance that they may even become inspired to heal themselves right along with you. You won't regret practicing unconditional love to yourself and others. When I talk about unconditional love, I mean love literally just that, with zero conditions. Number 1, you have to have that love for yourself. You have to learn how to love yourself in various of ways. But just take the time out to actually care for yourself. Do what you know is going to take care of you. That means listening to your body, listening to your health, and not putting anything else over your well-being. Making sure that you're making the right decisions for yourself and not purposefully self-sabotaging. That's a big one. That's a big one. Making sure that not only are you being good to yourself, because if you are good to your body, then your body will be good to you, but being good to others as well. Number 5, this is the last one, releasing unhealthy bonds out of love and light. This is one of my favorites because it is my specialty. Releasing unhealthy bonds out of love and light. Understanding, number 1, before I even get into the notes that I took, literally, there is nothing in this world that is more important than your peace. There is nothing in this world. Nothing. If you are not mentally okay, if you are not internally okay, then you won't be showing up so good on the outside. There is nothing more important in this world than your peace. Now let's get into these notes. Understanding that as people we evolve, literally every single day of our lives is a blessing. In big ways or in small ways, we are always growing. Some parts of yourself you're going to have to leave in the past, along with certain people that you don't necessarily have to be at odds with, but understanding that we do all grow, and most of the time we grow in different directions. It's not always a bad thing. That doesn't mean that you and that person will never see each other in this lifetime, but that if God sees fit for them to be in your life, then He will reconnect you to them. But never deny yourself growth to please someone else. You will be stagnant, and it will drive you mad when you realize the one decision could have changed everything. It's not meant for certain people to linger in your energy, especially if you know that person doesn't have their own best interest at heart. Meaning that being said, if you have someone around you that you know does not genuinely care for themselves, you know this person does not genuinely love themselves, it's not about that energy even rubbing off on you at this point, but why would you put yourself through that? Growing out of alignment can be liberatingly beautiful. It's all about the perspective on the situation that you have. Releasing can be beautiful. By doing this, not only do you liberate the other party from some of your negative ways, but you allow yourself the freedom to ascend internally and externally. Never deny yourself the comfort of being free. Love can be liberating. Love can be enchanting. And love can also very much so put you in the grave. Know when your body is telling you that enough is enough, and know when it's time to actually listen to your body. Be patient not only with yourself, but with others. No one could ever love you as much as you love yourself. I don't care what nobody says. If you don't have love for yourself, you can't expect yourself to truly love someone else. You cannot expect others to give you a love that they have never experienced. It's a personal journey. It is a self-love journey. And everything doesn't even have to be a journey, because a lot of people do have self-love and they may not even realize it. Standing strong in your boundaries, you will realize you don't really have as many problems as we think we do. That is all. That's the end of today's video. Please be sure to subscribe to stay in tune with more. I have more uploads coming very, very soon. Follow me on Instagram at Yalluvbriii. It's the same exact name as my YouTube. It'll be in my description below. I'm also on TikTok as well. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end. And as always, love and light.